Hi guys, welcome back to your daily tarot reading with me. I'm Ashley Rose, and this is your daily tarot reading for Tuesday, January 4th, 2021. Let me see. This guy just kind of flew out. I'm going to talk about him, or I'm just going to say what he is. The Three of Cups, and we'll just see how maybe it adds to this day or not. But I'm going to put him back in there. I didn't really have time to shuffle. How are we doing? Today is the 4th. So 4 is the number for structure, stability, security. So the things that we communicated yesterday and the ideas that we were inspired about and took the opportunity on, today we have the ability to really make them something concrete, something that's a structure in our life, and something that builds more security and comfort for us. So that is amazing. I love this. Also, January being the first month of the year, one is new beginnings. It is, individuality, using your power in a way that excites you. It's like Aries in the zodiac, so we're excited. We're like new babies given life, where we just want to learn and integrate and inspire ourselves and inspire others. So, wow, that's good. This is like great energy to start this new year with. I felt like last year it was kind of like it was kind of like gloomy, like, oh, what's gonna happen? What are we gonna do this year? How's it gonna go? Wow, everything just wants to fly out today. Yes, nicely. Okay. We got 4. It's a little lengthy, but we'll move through it. Oh, ooh! We got the 2 of Cups, 6 of Wands, Judgment, the Magician. I like this. I like where this year's going already. Okay, so we have the Page of Cups, the 2 of Swords in reverse, the King of Wands, and the 3 of Wands. And so immediately off the bat, I see it's like we are learning about our dreams and our desires. And though we are unsure how to really use them, operate with them, and work with them in a way that is bringing them into fruition, we are not scared about this path that's in front of us. We're not allowing our insecurities to stop us. We're not allowing our doubts to get in the way. We're not holding ourselves guarded and, kind of living in this fear of like failure, like we're not gonna it's not gonna happen, but we're instead allowing our intuition to guide us through. And I did this because he's got this blue hat on his head, and that's intuition, and it's around his crown chakra. So our ideas that we're getting, the messages that we're receiving, our insights, you can trust them. You can trust what you're thinking, right? And so because of that, we are able to create something in our life that is our dreams, that is our manifestation, that's aligned with our life purpose, that's aligned with, what we came in this life to do, and that makes us excited and gives us enthusiasm to go out and create more, right? So that's what we're doing here with this 3 of Wands. We're going out and we're creating more. We are looking at this space that we've created in our life, and this is the space that we've created at the end of 2021. Of all the things that no longer served, all the things that didn't work for us, these things that were just the old version of us that we kind of needed to shake off, right? And now we stand at the beginning of this new year. I love it because this is literally us right now. We're standing at this new year in between a doorway, right? Because he's standing in a doorway, and we're looking out at everything that we can create. And we are envisioning and imagining and allowing this vision to kind of come to place, because there's so many different places that we can go, but we are just at the beginning of this journey. And that is so beautiful. I've really started trying to consciously fall in love with the process and fall in love with the beginning of the journey, and not just be so attached to the end result, the goal. And I really think 2021, as hard as it was for a lot of us, taught us that. It taught us how to be present, or at least in the last couple years of like quarantine, the pandemic, COVID, all these things, we weren't able to do a lot of the stuff that we liked to do, that we were used to doing, that became normal to us. So then we had the opportunity in 2021 to do it. We were so much more present. We were there. We wanted to cultivate good interactions. We wanted to have positive environments. We wanted to have spaces that were safe and that felt comfortable for everybody in them. And it all comes together because it's all important, right? Like, I feel like that's why, for me, in all of the things that happened to me in 2021, it ended up being one of my favorite years So I like, but like, because I was so present and I was so intentional about being present in any space that I was in, and even in times where I was having a hard time being present, you know? So it's taking that presence and applying it to where we want to see ourselves. So this year we're going to get this day, we're going to get a very clear vision of what we're doing with our dreams, a very clear understanding. We're going to have confidence in what we're doing, and we're going to be willing to go after that. We have this Two of Cups here at the bottom, and when we're coming from yesterday having the Lovers, the Two of Cups is like the baby lovers. Oh my God, I have to sneeze. I'm sorry. Okay, we're back. And it is this connection that we have, this relationship, platonic or romantic, or even just like connections that we're having on a day-to-day basis with like random people, strangers, right? That help us see this strength, that help us realize our dreams and help us go after that. We have this Page of Cups here, and there's like waves in the background, right? So this is like very much go with the flow. That we are going to be inspired by these messages that we are receiving today. We're going to want them to happen like now. But for something to be a long-lasting, strong structure, you know, it needs to take its time. It needs to kind of go with the flow and build on its own, and not like so quickly. Because when things, you know, beginnings are very similar to endings, right? So if they come up quick and you get then they're probably going to fall away fast. And I hope that's translating well. I hope like I'm translating that well, because not to say like if you get your manifestations quickly, they're going to leave quickly, but you just want to take the time. That's all I'm saying. Take the time to put in the work and be intentional about the work that you're putting in, because in this place where we are no longer allowing fear to stop us, be intentional. Be intentional, give the nurture and the care to the projects that you're building, to the things that you're going after, and don't be scared to explore that. Get creative in any way that feels creative to you. So maybe you are a painter, or maybe you are an author, maybe you're a doctor, maybe you want to branch out and go back to school, and how can you do that in a different way? Maybe we're not going to college, but maybe we're doing like trades, something like that, in a new way of using our mind now that we are expanding, you know? So that's where I'm going to leave it. Oh, what's the number for the day? 3, 4, 7. Mind and creativity. It's using our minds in a new way, in a creative way, to really tap into our power and our authenticity, because that's aligned with our purpose. This vision that we're receiving today is a vision of our future, and you can rely on that, or not rely on it, but you can trust that's where it's coming from, and what, you know, the ideas you're receiving and the inspirations for this new beginning. I would do something with that, you know? But that's where I'm going to leave it. I hope you guys have a great Tuesday. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope you guys have a great Tuesday. I will catch you tomorrow on the Daily Tarot Readings.